What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to the channel. So everybody's been asking, and I'm here to deliver the goods. Today we're going to be talking about the best ways that you can start earning money from your music as a music producer. So if you guys are ready to soak all this knowledge up, let's jump right into it. Okay guys, so this video is sponsored by DistroKid, and that's going to bring us to our first point here. That's going to be selling your songs and your music and going ahead and collecting any royalties from your streaming services or anything else like that. Okay, so one of the awesome things about DistroKids is the fact that it's literally only $20 a year to get started with their basic plan, and there's like no other competitor out there that's offering it that cheap. The other awesome thing is that you're literally keeping 100% of your earnings, and you can get paid monthly like it says right here. What's great about using a distribution service like this is it's going to be able to upload to a bunch of different places, all within one quick fill out of a form, and you're good to go. You don't have to sit there and try to upload it to a million different places. DistroKid is going to take care of all of that for you really easily and simply. They literally streamline the process for you, so all you have to do is fill out a basic questionnaire form and just answer all these questions, press go, and you're literally set to go. So let's take a look at what that looks like right now. Alright guys, so you're going to go to upload your music by clicking your upload button right here once you've logged in and created your account. Then it's going to give you a list of all the different places that it's going to upload your music to. I mean, look at all these freaking places. This is amazing. So then you get to choose how many songs you're going to be uploading. Are you doing a whole album or are you doing just a single? You get a long list here so you can pick how many songs you're going to be uploading and distributing with this. You're going to have a couple of questions that you're going to need to go through and answer. Some of them being, is it previously released? What is the artist and the band name? And they'll even give you some tips on how to make sure that you're correctly spelling it and using punctuation and things like that so that it's not going to stand out and look weird among everything else. Okay guys, so moving along here, with the basic account, you're not going to be able to customize your release date, your pre-order date, or use a custom record label name. I also don't think you can choose how much it's going to cost when you upload it to iTunes. It's just going to be the standard 99 cents, so you can't really pick what price gauge you want to be in. But you just have to upgrade to the next plan up to get those things included as well. But you have that, and then you upload, obviously, the album cover. So whatever image that you're going to be using for your album, you upload it there. Super simple to use. You're going to go through, click the language that it's in, the primary and secondary genres that your song is going to be in there. And then depending on how many songs you picked, you're going to start giving them track titles. And it also gives you here some little examples of how you should name your titles. Then you're obviously going to upload all of your audio files here. So then you're going to go through and it's going to ask for the songwriter's actual name. So you're going to give your first, middle, and last name. You're going to decide if it has explicit lyrics, if it's a radio edit, instrumental, preview clip start time, and your track price, which is just going to be standard here unless you get one of the other plans that will allow you to go ahead and change the price there. So here's a quick look at the different plans. This is the beginner one. This is the beginner musician package right here. That's $20 a year, and it includes pretty much everything besides being able to customize those few things that we talked about and to add other artists or bands in there as well. So that's why you would upgrade to a bigger plan if you wanted to do that. One last thing that I want to mention about DistroKid is it's going to collect all of the royalties for you from your digital platforms. So it's not going to collect royalties for you if your music happens to be playing at a local club, if a DJ happens to use it, if it happens to be playing on the radio, if it happens to be playing at a coffee shop like Starbucks or something like that. It's not going to collect those royalties. It's only going to collect them from the digital things. So you're going to have to go through a company like ASCAP or BMI to go ahead and get it all figured out for those public domains. Alright guys, and if you want to save a little bit more on your DistroKid account, you can use my link, my referral link right here. I'm going to put it on the screen. It's also going to be in the description below. Go ahead and click on that. You're going to get another 7% off your DistroKid account. So definitely use that if you're thinking about signing up. Okay, so the next thing that I want to talk about is licensing and selling your beats through BeatStars or Airbit or some other distributor like that. So I personally have a BeatStars, and the nice thing about BeatStars and Airbit, Maybe the other ones have this too, but it allows you to set up your own like little website so that you have your own kind of personal link there that people can go to and either purchase your tracks, or you can put your sound kits up there and different things like that, and they can go through there. And it'll also collect people's emails if you have that option set, so you can start getting your email list and things of that sort. So when you're uploading beats and stuff like that, you're going to want to make sure you're staying consistent with it, because if you just upload one beat a month, no one's probably going to ever see your beat and you're not going to really sell them that much. So it's going to be up to you to post consistently and probably post them on your social media and other places as well, so that people know that you have beats for sale and where they can find them. Okay, now let's talk about YouTube a little bit. So there's a couple ways to make money from YouTube. The first one is being YouTube AdSense. So you can make money from the ads that you have on your videos, and it takes a little while for this to start going. I think you need 1,000 followers and 4,000 watch hours before you even qualify to start running ads on your account. And when you're just starting off running ads on your account, let's say you have 1,000 subscribers, something like that, you're not really going to be making that much money from your YouTube AdSense. I think where I'm at right now, I have like 4,000, maybe 4,500 subscribers, and I'm making somewhere around like $100 for my AdSense. Even though I don't have ads on all my videos, I am selective with the ones that I have it on. So keep that in mind. It's definitely going to take a while to make that add up and being able to be a reliable source of income. Another thing is YouTube sponsorships. So once you start getting a bigger channel and you have a name for yourself and you start to collect an audience, you might have sponsors starting to reach out to you that are saying, hey, we'll give you so and so much to go ahead and make a video sponsoring us in your video, and they may even give you links that will help you generate some more revenue for that as well. Okay, the next thing I want to talk about is affiliate links. You can make money off affiliate links, and what does that mean? For instance, Amazon has a nice program called Amazon Associates. You can go sign up for it, and you can put special links that are linked to your account for different Amazon products. And what happens if someone uses your link for that Amazon product and they make a purchase, I believe it even lasts for 48 hours. So if they click on one of your links and then they go ahead and make a purchase on Amazon in 48 hours, and it doesn't even have to be that product that they clicked on. If in 48 hours they did it after clicking your link, you're going to get a certain percentage of the sale that's made off of that item. So a lot of the times I see YouTubers list out their different affiliate links in their description of the gear that they use. So it could be anything from your desk to the microphone you're using to your MIDI keyboard, whatever that you can find on Amazon that you are using in your own setup. That's a really great way to go ahead and show everybody what you're using in your setup, A, and B, to make a little bit of money on the side if someone happens to use one of your affiliate links. Okay guys, another big way to go ahead and start making money as a music producer is starting to offer your services in return for some cold hard cash. Now, what kind of services might we be talking about? Maybe some one-on-one mentoring. Maybe if you want to do some mixing and mastering services, you can get paid for that. Maybe you're recording vocals and you're doing that for local rappers or things like that in your hometown. You can go ahead and make a profit off doing that. Maybe you're selling custom beats. So if someone wants a custom beat for you to make, they want it to be a certain style and they have some inspiration or something behind it, you could sell services doing that as well. You could also do things like DJing for clubs or DJing parties and things like that. Maybe you just have a good set list, or you know how to go ahead and transition between songs, and you can make a little bit of side income doing it that way. So definitely selling services can be really, really huge. And one other one that I want to mention really quick is even video courses. So if you're doing YouTube tutorials, you may have YouTube tutorials on pretty much everything, but you could also make courses on specific subjects and go into super detail that people might actually want to pick up in the end. Another big one is sound kits. So you can do MIDI kits, loop kits, or even drum kits. You could sell all of these, and like you know, I have my drum kit, and the link for that's in the description below if you are interested and you don't know about that yet. But you can go ahead and make your kits and you can offer them on your website, and then you can go ahead and start making money from those as well. Okay, another way you can start making some money is through your merch, through your brand. There's a couple different ways you can do your merch. You can either source it yourself and go crazy and dig into all the crazy nitty gritties of doing it yourself. And there's also brands that'll do that for you. They'll only give you a percentage of what you make. So there'll be certain websites out there you can go ahead and Google and search around that will offer certain brands or certain kind of t-shirts, certain kind of hats that you can go ahead and place your logo on, and they'll go ahead and figure everything else out for you. They'll do the shipping, they'll do everything for you. Literally, they'll even make it for you, but they'll give you a cut of it. Maybe they'll give you a certain amount. Maybe they'll give you like $5 for every t-shirt that you sell, or $10 for every sweatshirt you sell, and they're going to keep the rest of it. So there are companies that do it like that for you so that you don't have to go and figure everything else out. So that's definitely worth looking into if you're thinking about doing merch for your brand. Another way to make some money is by getting actual placements in the real world. So for placements, for you to generate some income off placements that's actually noticeable, you're going to need to get a song with a big artist. So that's going to mean that you're going to need to be able to make some crazy beats already, and artists are already jumping on them and wanting them, that are already kicking off and getting a lot of views already. So the crazy thing about placements is it's a crazy battle. It's a crazy battle for placements out there. Everybody's trying to get them. And if you go ahead and get, let's say a big artist picks up one of your beats and starts rapping on it, that doesn't necessarily mean that they're going to release it. That doesn't mean that they're going to put it out there to the public. Rappers make a ton of songs and they only release their very best ones out to the public. So even if you happen to think you're getting a placement, sometimes you're not getting it. So placements can be very, very tricky, and I would actually recommend you get a lawyer or something like that to help you with those placements so that you don't end up getting ripped off or anything like that. Also, it can take a long, long time for you to start seeing money from placements. I think it takes months to years before the royalties start coming in or anything like that. So placements is definitely a tough one, but I wanted to throw it out there anyways. And the next one that kind of follows with that is getting like a record label deal. And once again, I would recommend high recommendation that you get some sort of a lawyer, someone to help you out with that, so you don't end up getting ripped off by a record label or anything like that. I mean, you hear about this all the time and time again. And again, record labels, that's pretty far and few between, so it's not easy to get whatsoever, and you're already going to be needing to make like the hardest beats ever to get any sort of a record label deal for you to get noticed enough for someone to want to pull you on their team. All right, guys, so that's my big long list of different ways that you can start making money as a music producer. So I hope you guys found that one useful. Make sure to smash the like button for this one if you did, and subscribe to the channel here if you haven't already, because we're uploading videos like these all the dang time that you're not going to want to miss out on. Also, like I mentioned earlier, I do have a drum kit in my link below if you wanted to go ahead and pick up some quality drum sounds. And if you wanted to do a mentoring one-on-one session, there's a link in the description below for that as well. So if you're somewhere in your music career and you're a little bit stuck and you don't know exactly what you need to improve on or where to go, you can actually hop on a Zoom call with me for an hour, one-to-one, and we can figure this out and get you progressing in your journey way faster. So anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching all the way to the end, and I'll be catching you guys again in the next one. Peace out.